Yeah, it's finally time. My first review caught up to date with One Punch Man. Let's take a look at the cover of this chapter first. I know a lot of people have their eyes on the cover for this. I even seen an image. I'm not going to show it, but this same cover image with hands being on Fubuki's waist, and that changes everything. I'll let you guys use your imagination or find the image yourself. Alright, so Saitama's a mess. He just had his big battle with Tornado. Not that it was anything difficult for him, but it still created a mess. Finally making it home to his new apartment, he sees the guys that was in his apartment in earlier chapters, some other Class A heroes, and this time they have a different attitude. Now they're trying to be on Saitama's good side. And this is all coming from Forte because of what he saw at the hospital. He was fully aware of Saitama's potential and his movements being out of this world. And reveals to the other Class A that the earthquake wasn't caused by any monster, it was actually caused by the impact from Saitama's fighting. So they better take care of Saitama's pets. A much different interaction than the first time they ran into Saitama. Honestly, if they knew that Saitama went head to head with Tornado and lived to tell the tale, yeah, they'd probably be even more impressed. Back at the disaster location where monsters were contained, the same monsters that Saitama destroyed, the Blizzard group members tries to tell the others that a single A-class hero is the cause for all the monsters being killed. It's only a matter of time before the truth gets revealed and people realize Saitama's strength, and I can't wait for it. Words isn't enough to convince them that a single A-class hero did this though, especially when the monsters were demon level. The Hero Association executives are also unaware of who the Tsukiyomi is, to which Gearspur assured them that the Tsukiyomi is just a myth. They were just a secret society among the Esper circles. Shortly afterwards, our favorite girl Fubuki appears in front of everyone and is ready to start talking some negotiations. Before we do see negotiations take place, we find out from Fubuki the monsters that were underneath this location was gonna be sold for a profit. And she uses this for leverage against McCoy, who is the director of the Hero Association operations. McCoy is stumped because this info absolutely can't get out to the public, as it would be a very bad look and have people thinking twice when it comes to the association. And he knows that Fubuki wants something out of this. So to keep her mouth shut, he asks what she wants. What Fubuki does next is a pretty good cover-up, and it would make sense that she would want this, while also having other motives. The true hidden motive is to break out Psychos without the association knowing, so her and Tatsumaki can interrogate Psychos, which honestly could get ugly with Tatsumaki in Psycho's presence. But what Fubuki tells the association, she wants the damage that her sister caused to be covered up, and the way to do that would be to take the monsters' corpses here and spread them out above ground to make it look like Tatsumaki saved the area from a monster attack, saving Tatsumaki's image, because if the world found out that she's the reason for all this needless destruction and found out that even heroes that they are supposed to rely on and trust in are the cause for homes being destroyed and chaos, they would lose trust and faith in the association, and we can't have that happening. Needless to say, there's just a ton of fake news going around in the world, and they're manipulating stories left to right, something we can relate to in our actual society today. Everyone agrees and everything goes according to plan, especially for Tatsumaki and Fubuki. Fubuki sneaks the body of Psychos inside a monster corpse and throws it above land, like she said she was gonna do. When given the opportunity, she drives by in a car and pulls Psychos inside with her psychic abilities. Taking Psychos was a success, and when the association does realize Psycho's disappearance, Tatsumaki plays it off and says she'll go retrieve Psychos back since it's her fault for causing all this destruction. We get one more Saitama appearance, and this time it's a funny scene with Genos, just like the old days, and it feels relieving to see the two back together. So Saitama is watching the news, and the news report comes out that Tatsumaki had a battle with monsters that caused major damages. He's quick to say that it's bullshit because it was him who stopped Tatsumaki. And then, of course, you have Genos, who's like, this is unacceptable. I'll file a complaint and make sure those people know this is thanks to you and that the chaos didn't further ensue and you stopped Tatsumaki. We all need somebody like Genos who's willing to stick by us and reveal the truth about the accomplishments that we established. However, not for this incident. Saitama puts that shit to a pause when he then overhears the cost of the damages being billions and wants nothing to do with a number like that and lets Tatsumaki have it. Saitama's not trying to be in debt, and he just wants his peaceful home life and groceries that go on sale. Genos takes this as Saitama being generous and praises Saitama for the kind of guy he is. You can't dislike the dynamics between both of these guys' relationship. I never got tired of seeing the interactions like this between the two, and Genos believing Saitama is just this wise master is hilarious to me. Finally, to end the chapter, Child Emperor is doing some digging and figures out that a lot of reports that's been coming out is complete BS and comes to the conclusion that everything has been a fraud and a cover-up, which means we're that much closer to him and others witnessing the true strength of Saitama and what he can do for the world. And I'm pretty sure Metal Knight also has footage of Saitama destroying those robots too. I don't know where this will go, and I'm tempted to read the webcomic like how a couple of you commented about to see what happens, but I really want to wait for the manga chapters. If you guys are still listening, let me know how long you think it'll be before the next chapter releases, because I cannot wait for its release. There's so much that can be done from here on out. Let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next one.